Hi, it's Therese and I'm back with another video for Scrapbook Boutique, and today I've got this awesome new product that they're stocking called Sticky Barc, and it's a self-adhesive wood sheet. So they're really thin, but they're actually made from real wood, so each sheet has kind of a different texture or pattern, you know, just depending on where the grain is. So it looks awesome. You can die cut it, stamp on it, paint, stain it, varnish it, ink, whatever you want. So I'm gonna play with this sweet little memory box die today called Twiggy Tree. So I have a landscape card, and I'm going to cover the front of the card with some Scrapbook Boutique cardstock. This one's called Coffee. The good thing about this cardstock is it actually has a textured side on one side, and the other side is nice and smooth, so you've got lots of choices there. So the finished size of my card is 10.5 by 15 centimetres. Just going to measure and cut the size of the sticky bark that I want. And because I'm wanting to pop this up onto the front of the card, I'm actually going to place it on like a thin piece of cardstock, just to give it some more support. Because it is fairly thick. It's 280 microns thick, but I just want to have that negative image look. So alright, so I've just cut it the same size as a piece of cardstock, and I'm going to adhere it to that. What I want to do is place my die cut exactly where I'd like it, and then I'll hold it in place with just a little bit of low tack tape. And then my sandwich, so I'm just going to use a normal sandwich, so it's no tabs, base plate, die with the cutting side up and the good side of your paper, or in this case bark, facing down, and then top plate. And then I'm just going to roll it through my Big Shot, and we'll see how this sandwich goes here, because it might be just that little bit thicker. And it feels like it's cutting alright. So let me see. I might roll it back through. Because I've used the tape, it should stay in place, so that should be good. We're getting there. I think that's pretty good. Alright, now I'll just remove my tape, and then hopefully get these intricate parts of the tree out without too much trouble. What a pretty die. So I'm going to use one of the sentiments out of this sweet little set from Flourishes. It's called, it's one of the in and out sets, and it's called Just Because. So the sentiment I'm going to use is You're Fabulous. And I've got some espresso truffle ink, some memento ink. So I'll see how that goes on the sticky bark. That seemed to work quite well. Awesome. Now I'll pop this up on my card front now. some 3D foam squares here. I'm going to focus to make sure that I'm putting them in and around the tree so that the card base, the topped up panel has some support. Okay. What I'm going to do now is just place this on the front of my card, and then what I've done with the die cut is just kept little pieces in place. I don't know if you can see them there, and then I'll know exactly where to put them in my tree. I'll pop those up as well. The best part is now I have a little tree that I can use on another card as well. So I'll just put that aside. I've got some of the Studio Calico wood veneer shapes here, and out of the arrows and the hearts I've got, just grab one of the little hearts. I'll colour it with some Memento love letter, and just simply going to add the ink directly to the wood and then let it dry. So I've got some Ranger glossy accents, pop a little bit on the back of the heart and adhere that to the tree. Probably don't need quite that much, Therese. Okay. I'm just trying not to bump that and just give it a bit of time to dry. I just love the way this has turned out. This is such a fun product with so many possibilities. You can even print on it through your computer. So I'll have all the links for these products at my blog. Otherwise you can find them over at Scrapbook Boutique. So I'll be playing around with this just a little bit more, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks for joining me today. Happy paper crafting.